Oh, hey there. I know why you're here. You want to kill the Undying King, but instead, the Undying King is killing you. You want to kill him so bad, you want to take his gun, you want to have this sweet glowy thing on top of your head. You want to be able to die and come back to life. But most importantly, you want to wipe that smug look off the Undying King's face. I know. Shh. It's gonna be okay. Hi, I'm Leon, and I'm gonna be your boss battle guide. Alright everybody, welcome back. Since you've already decided that you're going to fight the Undying King, my very first recommendation for this fight is to give your heart to the Fairy Queen, which is in the third area, the Swamplands. Travel around until you find her. You can give her the heart, and she gives you a full armor set and this crossbow that are actually very, very useful for the fight, and it's what I ended up using. I tried killing the Undying King before doing the third area and refusing to give him the heart, but going through the third area, powering up, getting these things is actually what's going to make you powerful enough to be able to. This very much is a DPS race. So it's important that you're able to kill almost all the adds in just one hit. And this is how I did it. So she gives you the Slayer set. So it'll give you 35% damage. Reloading increases the damage dealt to the next enemy hit with that weapon. This is even better than it used to be. This, as of today, which is... what? Today is the 22nd. So it would have been yesterday that they updated the game, and now this lasts until the next thing hits. So you don't have to rush as much as I did, which is really nice. I only had 1 second to keep this buff. It was only 1 second after you reloaded, and it was really hard. So I'd usually dodge and then do it. That's my second tip. Dodge and set up your aiming while you're dodging. Anyways, you have this set. I took the Stone of Balance, which gives me 10% more damage, and then Hunter's Halo, which gave me more range, but these are all things that you don't necessarily need as long as you have this bow, which is also given to you by the Fairy Queen, and this set. This one shot from this every time it's reloaded with its 30% buff will kill any of the Undying King's guards. And then I took the Magnum Revolver, and it doesn't have to be the Magnum Revolver. This is the one I know you can get from trading in the heart. But your other weapon needs to be able to kill the little blue orbs that he's going to spawn almost immediately. Or in one hit, really. I also brought along an AoE attack. This is really useful for a phase where he'll be healing and he'll be spawning a bunch of adds all at once. So if you can that'll be really helpful there. If not, bring some sort of heal that can power heal you through it while you just melee the shit out of all of them, including the Undying King. Alright, that's all I have for this segment. We'll move on to the actual instructional video. This was the hardest time I had with any boss now that I've beat the game, so I just wanted to go over this really quickly to explain what I did in order to be able to kill everything in one hit. I feel like that is most important in this fight, more so than any other game or any other fight that I've experienced so far. So, let's move on to the next part of this video. Alright, so for this first part here, just stay right at the bottom of these stairs, but enough so that you can still hit them. For whatever reason, it freaks them out almost every attempt I've had. They usually won't shoot at you at all, and you can just wipe them all out. As soon as you do, focus the boss as much DPS as you can in between these. These are those orbs that need to go down immediately that I just took out. If you can take them out in one shot, that's best, because they have a vantage point and they do more damage than the Veer soldiers. So I heard that the Veer soldiers are going to be coming out. We need to focus them, get them down in one shot immediately, but I left my skill on the boss to be whittling down his health. But if you can see what I mean by taking these guys out in one hit, I was being serious. Otherwise, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Now he's in his melee mode. That jump attack he just did, you don't want to get psyched out about. He's never going to swing when he lunges at you. He's just trying to bait a dodge out of you to be attacked. See, right here. Also, always dodge directly behind him or you're likely to get caught in his combo and get screwed up pretty bad. So now he put his swords away. That's when he's going to start calling out minions again. He's also going to call the orbs directly after that. So I got these guys because they were directly in front of me, but then you want to focus the orbs after. This scenario got pretty ugly. I messed up. I didn't get that in one hit. Now you can see how you can easily become overwhelmed. And that's what happens. Alright, but that's all the mechanics you need to know based on just his actual physical attacks and the things that he summons and how to deal with them. But I do want to note one last attack that these Veer can do. It's a melee attack. You'll see them swing their staff above their head and get ready to slam it down. This is something you want to hold for a second and then dodge. If you do it too quickly, you're going to get hit every time, and it's likely one of those scenarios that's going to set you up for failure, and then you're just going to stumble one thing after another and then be dead again. Let's move on to the next phase of this fight. Alright, round 2. I also want to note that if you can dodge these attacks well, it's honestly not that scary of a scenario to be in. Just stay calm, pelt him in the face until you see him ready to swing, dodge directly behind him. Rinse and repeat. And just do as much damage as you can. But once you get him in between the 50 to 25% is when he's going to do what you're seeing right now. And he's going to start walking to the top of the podium there and healing where I'm running right here. And he's going to summon a crap ton of ads. This is where that AoE will become really useful if you have it. This can also be used on 2 of those blue orbs if you put it underneath them at the same time, which can be useful if you're in a pinch. If you're able to suck down a blood wart here so you can get some passive healing while you're doing this, that's really helpful. You can counteract for the small hits from these guys. And if whatever weapon you use to kill those blue orbs should also be able to kill these guys in one hit too, so keep that in mind. Alright, so now we've talked about almost every mechanic. Sadly, there is one more. But also keep in mind, if you don't kill him from this healing phase to his next healing phase, you don't DPS him fast enough, you're never going to. He will do this as many times until your resources are burned up over and over. It's all about damaging the boss. So, just when you think this boss can't get any worse, and you've got him down, he revives. He has one revive that's signified by the little glowy thing above his head. Once he revives, you'll see it's not there anymore. But the moment you have him die, he's going to go back into the healing phase. And you want to run back up on that podium, deal with these ads, and DPS him like you've never DPS'd a boss before. I promise you, now that you've gotten rid of his buff via killing him, he will not rise again. So, that's my entire guide. After this, I'm going to leave the video of my success. You can watch it from beginning to end, see what I did good, see what I did bad, learn from it, and I hope it helps you in some way or another.
Arrogant child, you shall see why they call me Undying. Attend to me, Veer. There is an intruder in our midst.
is well protected. It's impossible. You'll never make it. Never make it. Ever make it. Never make it. Never make it. You'll never make it. Ever. Don't you see you can make it?
I implore you to reconsider.
Okay.
That's all I got for this guide. I genuinely hope it's going to help somebody out. This is a very formidable boss, and I really wanted to share what I did in order to make it through this fight so that y'all can get this gun too. It's a lot of fun. This game's a lot of fun, and if you enjoyed this content, please consider leaving a subscribe, like, comment if you have any better tips down below. Just anything really, letting me know that you like this content and want to see more of it before I move on to whatever comes next. Thanks a lot for your support, and I'll see you again soon.